Good morning. Good morning, Nancy. How is everything with you? Hopefully great. I think I'm starting to come down with the sickness. It's going to be a quiet morning for me here. Tell you what, this road just gets worse and worse. Wow, what a name. Not even gonna read that. Ten people in the room. Say hello, folks. Tell me what's going on out there today. Thank you, Nancy, for that thumbs up. Hello, Cody. Well, you got to get out of the basement sometimes, kids. What a group, what a group. Now, where are you guys at on the weekends when I have open discussion? We can talk about your problems, but through the week, we just don't do that. Evidently, you guys are not allowed on the internet during the weekends. One of these days, Cody, you'll have a girlfriend that will change your whole life. I'm not always saying for the best, but wow, that's another good one. just wonder if this is the same person with all the things, or if you are all that many of you out there. That must be the topic of the day. Children who live in their parents' basement. I think my daughters are probably older than your parents. And I do have 8 daughters, to be a matter of fact there, Cody, but with a name like Cody Small, that kind of tells you what's going on there. I mean, if you have to get online and talk about it, then evidently you are really distorted by the size of it. So I feel sorry for you. You might have to turn toward other things in life. I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have.
Will you be using your McDonald's rewards? Go ahead with your order.
Number 4, large coffee black.
Order when you want,
please. I don't think he's there yet, Scooby. I don't think he's there yet. Yeah, it's called your left hand, Cody. Right. I got you. How you doing, Scooby? We are letting the kids play. It makes them feel all big inside and special. You know what I mean, Scooby? They're like, man, that guy just let me talk. One of these days, they'll find out all about parenting, and then they'll know the reason why their parents weren't so smart. Oh, but you gotta let them grow. You gotta let them grow. Yep, you can. Give me my food. I'm pretty sure you're looking at a picture of your mother, because that's the kind of life you're living. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Number 4. Yep. No cheese, but that's all right.
And what?
I said there was no cheese, but that's all right.
Oh, I don't know. There's no cheese on that.
Right.
You mean the hash brown?
Yep.
So they completely took you off.
Egg McMuffin on the way. you. Shamrock Shake. I had to pass on those babies. We have been doing good, Scooby. Doing good. Living the dream. Was doing the every other day lives back. Seemed like they just get a little, you know, kind of much the same thing every day. Nancy, are you still hanging out here with us? Hit those thumbs up, folks. Say hello. How you been doing, Rangley? Haven't seen you in a while. Man, that is one tough hash brown. Thank you for the thumbs up, Nancy. And Nancy, did you catch the last video? I hope you watched it to the very end. Well, that's good, Scooby. Appreciate you, man. Back down in the 20s for a few days, I think, but next week it all begins. Spring. What a day, what a day. I don't know if you're still here. We got 14 people hanging out with us, guys. Say hello to the group. Tell us where you're from out there. You must be down near Florida, Scooby. Scooby, is your name Brandon? I also have a Scooby-Doo guy pops in every once in a while too. I think we're calling for 70 plus on Saturday. Hello, Dean. How are you? Always careful. Oh, okay. Well, Nancy thought she knew you also. Either way, thanks for stopping in. You like. We gotta go down through here and see if we had any more destruction last night. What's your plans for the day? It's Wednesday, halfway through the week, folks. Might be half day Wednesday, I'm telling you. Things start to heat up here, we'll lose service here just for a moment, folks. Down inside the park. Several more out on the just on the opposite way that I. That's okay. We got all day. Maybe today's the day we'll see the fiery eyeballs. Good morning, Cheyenne. How are you? Hello, Kim. And Joseph. What is up out there today, folks? Who's got the best plans? Who's going to work? Who's going to take a day off? Spring break, if you're in school, does not count. If you're on break, you're supposed to have fun. I'm doing good. But the morning is early. You never know. The gnarly eyeball? Well, I think they've used that in several. Especially a lot of the horror films that I used to watch. Hello, Robert. Yeah, we like to see a deer every once in a while here. They're getting few and far in between. Plenty of sign down here. They in here a lot at nighttime, but usually way before I rise and shine in the mornings. Chur, what's up? Get a lot of new names popping in this morning. Well, thank you, Joseph. I hope you go over and watch a video and subscribe from that way. Always drop a comment when you watch a video or a short. That lets YouTube know that you're a real person. The Stone Age, was that have Jack Black in it? Hello, Nomadic. Thanks for stopping by then, sir. You got a big Wednesday planned? You're up early. See you later, Woody. Everybody go check out Nomadic Camping and Endless Adventures. That guy just got a good video of some glowing eyes in the wood line, so they're out there, folks. Somebody ought to bring a broom back here and sweep all this up. Oh yeah, that's me. Never mind. Bad idea. We're going to hang out here just for a few minutes, folks, and I am going to try to intake some of this here high quality caffeine here from Mickey D's. And maybe we'll see the feature creature today. You never know. Nancy Drew, you got a long work day planned today? Us adults should have a national skip day. The old Bigfoot, Robert. That's why they call him elusive. He is tough to see. Oh. Good morning. About 20 degrees right now. A little chilly, little chilly. How is it where you're at? Cold weather has been just like draining the energy from me. The blue oyster cult, huh? I was thinking of a different one that Jack Black was in. They were like supposed to be the first cavemen. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Had the other actor. I can't remember what else he played in, but it was supposed to be funny. I never got a chance to watch the entire video, but was it BC or something like that? Maybe Nancy Drew will know that one. I don't know. You must be talking pre-1970s, Scooby. I mean, is it scary, comedy, or just one of those low-budget films that they got out there and made a fortune on? Year One, there you go. That's the name of the movie. I was going to say super bad, but I think that was a different actor. Michael Cera, yeah. Oh, we're hanging out here, G-Baby. Yep. That is it. Was that a good movie? Because I never got a chance to finish it. We are just hanging out with the chit-chat. This is the house that Chat built. Yeah, I like Jack Black in a few movies, but sometimes he's just a little bit of an over-actor. Kind of like that Jim Carrey fella. But they're all good in their own way. Yeah, that was you know, not great. Gulliver's Travels, about the same. Oh, okay. Kind of like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Dude. It's fun to watch some of the older movies, the old sci-fi movies, or they got the whole video set made out of cardboard boxes and stuff like that. I mean, they did the best they could, and they held our attention back in the day, but kids of today wouldn't watch stuff like that now. Yep, School of Rock, I did like that. Now, was he an actor before he was a singer, or was he a singer before he was an actor? Today's headlines, the Jack Black story. Evolution of Tenacious D. Coffee is hitting the spot today, guys. And it almost seems like I'm out here early, but I am not. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like that one. You know, it's all right, and then you get into the situations where, you know, the one guy who was jealous of him in the video there, and then they built the giant robot machine. You know, if they had that kind of technology back then, that kind of ruined the movie for me, but I know it's a movie. If they had that technology, they wouldn't have to worry about all the other people attacking them in the ships and all that stuff. Well, that's a lot of people. Gary Busey used to be pretty funny. I think he kind of let the alcohol and the drugs take over. There was another actor out there that was kind of low budget, low key, but I liked the way he carried himself in the video. Every once in a while you'll see him in an old war movie or something like that, but yeah. Yep, that has taken away a lot of people way too soon. And you know, the only pictures you get to see of him anymore is the arrest pictures where his hair is all matted up like he's been sleeping on the streets for a week. But yeah, he was doing some kind of charity work there the last I seen him. And I mean, he was cleaned up, but you could still tell that he had some bad effects from something. Maybe like he had a little stroke or something. There you go, Putty Cat. Welcome in. Yep, they take you at your worst, and that's when they want to make a profit off of you. Yeah, he was bad too. But if you ever read the tabloids, you know, they like to bring up the dirt on all the actors that are making the big bucks out there. Yeah, I don't think he was ever a good actor, but he caught that phase where, uh-oh, there's eyeballs. See him? We got eyeballs, folks. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Over on the left. Small eyeballs, but sure he was just a raccoon or a possum. The highlight of my day right there. Ha ha! Made you look. I know where you are, but what am I? Ha! Yeah, he had some bad history behind him too. Well, this morning it was back up to $3.74. I'm sure I could find a few places that high. I think the cheapest I seen it yesterday going home was like $3.69. But that's if you purchase a car wash. My gas card has been taking a beating here lately. New York Cakes, welcome in. Yep. Nicolas Cage is good in some roles, and in some movies it's he is just not. I can't remember the low budget film he played in where he was driving a hot rod and he had to clean out a fun house for a crooked sheriff to get his car back. And I don't even think he said one word in the whole movie. He just nodded his head. Yeah. Look at that. That's what we're working on today, folks. I don't know if you can see it or not. But quite the little mess left over from the windstorm there. That is 2 small trees. Yeah, Raising Arizona was a good, I like that one. I mean, I liked, oh, what was it? I was just going to name it, but, with tree number, that was one of the first 4 that fell. There's 2 of them down together there, but it's a huge cottonwood. I've already moved 4 dump loads out of here. I've hauled 14 out of the park in the last 2 days. 8mm. A Ghost Rider. I think he played that part pretty well. Well, I have like I say, probably 16 loads of wood back there, but now we got a burn ban, believe it or not. I don't remember that one. I don't watch too many Cher movies. The one she was in with Jack Nicklaus, where they were witches. Good morning, Lisa. How are we doing today? The Witches of Eastwick, was that it? And I did like Cher back in the day when Sonny was still around. But no, Putty Cat, we're not going that direction. Jack Nicholson was a good actor, but he's got other views that I don't care to watch, so. She was in Mask. I don't remember her being in Mask. All right, Nancy. Have a great day out there. We are only halfway through this week. And the squirrel man cometh, folks. Hello, Craig. How you doing? Lunch is over, I bet. Yeah, I don't remember Cher in that movie. Not today. Not all week so far. We're doing good. Hopefully we'll get the rest of these trees pretty well cleaned up today. I like it a little more than 20 degrees before I get out and get going. It's too cold, Putty Cat. All the beer freezes before they get a chance to drink it. Oh man, but summertime. Summertime's a different story. But the majority of them are here just to smoke the dope in the summer, so. They get a free drive-through, nobody bothers them. There's our famous squirrel, man. We will do that, Anuni. We will do that. What's 4B? You lost me there, Lisa. Oh, we had the old number 4, large coffee. Absolutely does, man. Every vehicle driving through here smells just like it. Well, I won't say every vehicle. We get a few of them that actually try to enjoy themselves out here. All right, here, Putty Cat, I'm gonna gun it. Hang on till we get to the end up here. Doon 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 doon. Hello, Bathy. Doon 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 doon. What a team we have here, Bathy. What a team. I've seen you in other people's lives last night. I done a lot of scrolling last night and a lot of deleting. I gotta knock that pole down sometime today. Yeah. You know what bothers me? It's the same thing as some of these bigger bowling alleys. These parents will come in with 3 or 4 little kids. The little kids are going crazy while the parents allied in the smoking area, puffing away. I mean, they have no morals or respect or thought about their kids maybe getting hurt somehow by their ignorance, but I'm only the one person with my opinions. I mean, something that somebody does out there, that's you, man. But you get a man and a wife or a woman and a boyfriend, and they come in, by the time they bowl 3 games, they both have put away 5, 6 beers apiece and pack the kids in the car and drive them home. It's kind of like, hey, we need a babysitter while we're chugging down long necks. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. Well, you think if it was legalized, it would all be the same, would it not? But door, and then, you know, if I'm supposed to carry, say, 5 ounces or whatever, and what happens, I put 5 ounces of my own kind in that. Most police officers are not trained to know the difference. I mean, you can only go by what you see. Yep, like that would be the lumber I got in the old boat dock this morning. I bet I got a boatload. How about that, Putty Cat? Looks like the wind is a little bit died down and the waves are not crashing onto the shore. Look at that. No boat today, folks. Well, they actually make me hang bat boxes throughout the park to lure the bats in. We cannot cut any live trees down from the month of April to November because the migration of the bats in this area. They hang out here until November, and then they, I guess, find a cave to go into. You know what the best wood is to build a boat out of, our Putty Cat? Driftwood. Row, row, row your boat. Well, let's sit here for about 5 minutes, folks, before I say good day to you. It's been another lovely morning. Almost got 20 thumbs up. That's okay. We used to do the same thing and get 50 to 70. Cheetos, man. Dude, you gonna finish those dudes? All right, gentlemen, T-4. Lisa, are you still with us? We appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Too much violence in the drug war. I'm a wee bit down under here. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate you. You get your shift finished and do your regular live on your way home. For For some reason, it just doesn't tell me when you come on. It's always, you're already done by the time I get the notification. Must be that California thing where you do a live and then it waits 3 hours to tell me. Hello, Drew. Good morning, good morning. It's going to be a late day of scrapping, Drew. Sleep in when you can. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Everybody was talking to him yesterday, but I wasn't for sure if he could even see mine. Seemed like everybody that was in blue in his channel was not coming through. All us regular folks were able to comment. And we got you by 10 degrees today, Drew. 21 degrees here right now. Well, good deal, good deal. I hope they got a full load for you. It wouldn't hurt if you had to make 2 trips. My wish for you today is 2,000 pounds of copper. Oh, the little stuff, huh? I got an old aluminum boat here that I gotta cut up and get rid of. Yeah, it's pretty tough down in Florida there, Putty Cat. I hate when you guys have to wear a sweater and go to the beach. Wow. Are you going to clean that one up for a keepsake, or are you going to sell that? Wow. Well, that will be one heck of a thing to try and ship it. We are parked. We are about done for the day. I got about a minute here, folks. Well, Drew, evidently I have a 1 in 14,000 chance, so we'll see how good my luck is. You can make your own wall plaques there. We'll see you later, Putty Cat. Appreciate you. Hopefully we'll see you again on Friday. Why is that? Are you gonna... We'll probably see you over in Dave's live, Lisa. Up in Smoke? Yeah. Is that where they smoked Labrador? Wonder what Great Dane tastes like, man. I mean, you're going to do a live drawing with it, or are you going to have any like a contest for your subscribers on that channel, or you just going to randomly pick a name? Oh, I don't know how many members you're not talking subscriber. Yeah, you're talking member. Thank you for that thumbs up. 14,000 sub, but you're only gonna raffle it off to the members of that, correct? Hello, California Dreamin'. Where have you been? I watch your little shorts every time they pop up there, but I never get a chance to see in the live anymore. Good morning, good morning. Folks, if we had the chatters, we could sit in here for another 20 minutes. Yeah, I could believe that, Scooby. Well, we're hanging in there. We're starting to get a little touch of this spring, winter flu thing, but we're dealing. Craig, there's your neighbor. I got a buddy at Park Thai one time, but he left his car running and his foot on the gas. Done something to his engine and burned a black spot in the grass. I wonder what Great Dane tastes like, dude. Friday night, what time, Drew? Like I say, I can click that bell. I'm just like other people. I'll click them bells and hit the all, and sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. $75 would be nice. We're hoping for that on Saturday. 9 p.m. Sometimes us old people are asleep by 9 o'clock. I think if I had my way, I'd be in bed at 7 o'clock every night now. Right, scrapping with Grandpa. Won't be long, Drew. You'll be getting that 100,000 subscriber plaque on this channel here. I don't mind. I've really slowed down a lot. I have been stuck about midway of 27,000 for a long time. It's like I get to 26.7, back down to 26.6. Up and down, up and down. I'm going to tell them when they send you that plaque, hello, holla. Make sure it's not aluminum or copper because you'll scrap it when you get it. I can get the subscribers. I just can't get the people to commit. You know what I'm saying? As far as watching videos and doing this and that. Hollow there, he's been dropping me some comments. I see he's watching some stuff out there. I mentioned a few things there. A few of the people that gave me donations and super chats and stuff like that. I give them a little shout out to the channel members at the end of the video. So I'm going to try and do that in every video. I mean, people want to give a super chat or whatever. And then they can tell me if they want me to mention them during the video or just put them in the credits at the end. Or I can even do that at the beginning. So we'll see how that works out. If anybody wants a shout out there on their channel, just let me know. Now my truck says I'm due for a change here, and oh, I got 10% left. That'll last a week or so. Yes, we do, sir. Yes, we do. Well, that's good. Hopefully it's going to get a little better when it starts warming up. To Lake! This part of the world is Northwest Ohio. All right, we will scrap them with Grandpa Friday nights at 9, folks. Close to Cincinnati. We were just down that way last weekend, running around on 70. And I hope that honey hole today works out great. Not that I know of. A little bit of snow fell out. That's all I know. Hello, Cindy. Good morning. Everybody swinging through on their way to Old Guy Hustle. Thank you, Scooby. How are you, Cindy? You still laying those big catfish? My chat's working great. I'm hoping Dave's going to have a better thing this week, today. I was told the other day that, whatever kind of phone I have here, Samsung SG, whatever it is, or whatever, that they're trying to weed them out. So they're doing things with the updates that making your phone kind of funky, so make you want to get a new phone. But I already have the newest version that I film with. So maybe YouTube is doing the same thing. I mean, some days people, I was in live the other day and they couldn't see my. Hey, welcome in, Scrappy. Yeah, it works out pretty great. I just wish that the suction cup had a knob that where you could rotate that to. That would be pretty cool, but I mean, it seems to work out great, and I've had mine maybe 3 months, and it hangs right to the windshield, that's for sure, Scrapping. Well worth the money. And the windshield heat doesn't seem to bother at all either, so it worked great all winter long. One of the very few things from Amazon that I actually like. Yeah, stick it on there before you go out to the honey hole and go live. Best thing to do, Scrapping or Drew, before you pull the plastic off to mount it, put your phone in it and adjust it, and turn your camera on. That way you're making sure that the suction cup itself is not blocking the view. But like I said, it has pretty good adjustment on it, and if your phone has the camera at the very top, it's not going to be a problem, kind of like mine. Nope, just a suction cup. It's supposed to mount anywhere in the truck, but my, what's it called? My dash has like the little bit of grain to it, so you can't get a good seal to it because of the little air pocket. So yeah, the dashboard, it's got a little bit of texture to it, so it doesn't seal completely. But I do have that little catch-all tray up there I could have mounted it in, but I didn't think about it. Yeah, I've had the ones that go to the sun visor, the one that goes through the rear view mirror, and those things just bounce and bounce and bounce. But this one seems pretty good, pretty solid, and with the phone stabilization, it looks like it does a pretty good picture. No, I don't have a link to it. I just took a picture of it yesterday. You want to see the name of it here? I don't know if I could turn on a light with this or not. I don't think so. Nope. Does not help at all. I don't know if you can see that name or not. Light is going to get inside the truck. Lamasil or something like that. You know me, I got 35 flashlights here. There we go. Pretty great, pretty great. Suction cup mounts, and then you got your adjustment there at the bottom, and then this little tube here slides in and out to give you more adjustment, and then of course this here does 360. Can't hold everything at once, folks. These little arms here, they power out, and then you got adjustment at the bottom, up and down. So pretty great and well worth the price. Well, we'll tell you again here. I know it seems like that every time you pop in, all that's on your mind is lot lizards. So I don't know what the deal is. But we're not a truck driver. Hello, Art. How you doing? How you doing, everyone, if I missed you? So thanks for stopping, Will. A wizard? You mean a lizard? We know what you're talking about there, Will. Where there's a will, there's a way. Well, it's going to get daylight soon, and all the vampires will be leaving us, so we'll give it just a few more minutes here, folks. Looks like I'll be starting at 7:30 today. Yep, I remember. It's that little thing, you know what they used to say, that your first impression is always the one that people remember. And sometimes, you know, it is. I have met people before that I'm like, man, I can't stand this person, but, you know, months later, years later, I can actually see that this person is a good person, but for some reason I still just don't like them. So I don't know why that is. I know everyone doesn't come off great the first time around, and they say everybody deserves a second chance, and that's probably a better way to look at it. That's your words of wisdom by Out and About. People say, oh, I take that comment and a nickel and I'll have a nickel. So what's up with you today, Will? How's it going? Where are you from? What's going on? Did you ever tell us that part? Holla, how about you, man? Give us a little inside info. Anybody out there with some good hiking, camping videos, travels? That they do, Holla, that they do. Seattle. I don't think much cool things happen around here. I mean, we get that Indian summer, Indian winter, Indian summer, Indian winter. But that's a normal Ohio there for you. If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. It will change. I think I have seen sunshine 4 times yesterday. And at least 3 times yesterday it snowed so hard that I couldn't see out the window. I got some good pictures yesterday, but it was funny that it snowed so hard, but then the sun come out so quick that the snow melted off the ground except for the shade. You know what I mean? You could drive through here and every shade of the tree, there was still snow on the ground, just as thick. It was weird. Kind of like we had a solar flare or something that just baked it. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Last year I had already camped twice by now. And I've already postponed it until I'm looking at mid-April now before I even go start. But we're going to get, like Will says, the COVID. We're going to get a lot of sickness in with this heating up and freezing. Yep. 20 degrees yesterday, 20 degrees today, and we're shooting for 70 on Saturday. And you would think it would 70 on Saturday, you would at least get 45 tomorrow, maybe 55 on Friday, but nope. 30 degrees, then bam, 70. Well, you mentioned something about that, or somebody else did. Where did the meteor supposed to fall in Ohio? It could fall right here on my boat dock, and get rid of this wood if you like. Well, they could track an alien. You think they could track a meteorite, but especially anything that was, I mean, it couldn't be falling faster than the gravitational pull. Is that right? What would you do with the scrapping? Would you take it apart and scrap it out? I mean, it's got to be some kind of weird element in there, right? All that bits and dust and stuff it collect on the way. Space titanium. Moon dust. I'm sure you would have to give the government, they would take control all over it for they could officially test it and see where it's from. Lee Ray Bojangles, how you doing? How you doing? Man, it's been a bit since you have been in the room. What is going on? New Jersey, Ziggy in the house. How you doing, Ziggy? Maximum, oh yeah, where the machines took over everything. Puts me in mind of the roach dude from Men in Black. Give me sugar. More sugar. Edgar, your skin is falling off your face. Huh? Oh, I hate work. Yep. That's okay, Ziggy. You can call me Helen if you want. You don't have to call me darling anymore. Yes, it is. Well, folks, 2 minutes, and this time I do have to get off here. The sky's lightening up. It's time for me to go to work. That's true. So if you guys haven't hit that thumbs up yet, go ahead in there and slap that baby for me. And if you would, go watch a video. I just put a new one out yesterday on a hike. See how you like it. Check out the ending credits and stuff like that. And like I say, let me know if you want to help out on the next video by sending a super chat or something like that. And we will get you mentioned in the video, guys. One of these days I'm going to do a video on how much I've spent just to make $100. So it's a lot. Two years of travel, driving around, equipment, the videos. This is one of those side job gigs that you're never going to make a profit on. But it's fun, and I like to do it, so. So we are going to say goodbye to everyone here, guys. Go clock in and get her done. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Stay safe, stay sound out there. And when you watch those videos, guys, drop me a comment. Let me know you're there. Much appreciated. Ray, you have a great day. See ya later, holla. Out of here.